All right, here we go. Hi, it's Kristina on 100.3 The Ride, and we have Sgt Lange in here with us today.
Hello, hello.
And we're going to be talking about some different things, of course. We've been lucky that we've had Sgt Lange in here, and he was here with us last week.
Yes, ma'am.
And he's going to come and see us more.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're going to talk about, first of all, we're going to talk about some safety stuff. We're going to talk about our stupid criminal, and then we're going to talk about some useful information.
Correct.
Right?
Yes,
all
ma'am.
right, let's talk. Let's start with our safety information today.
So with Thanksgiving approaching and the holidays and travel, we talked about travel last week, and hopefully everyone was taking notes or, learned something out of it. This week we're going to discuss food poisoning is not a joke. Thanksgiving's coming up, so we have all the turkey and stuffing and all the yummy, yummy food that's out there, desserts and stuff. Everyone either eats too much or you leave the food out longer than you probably should. Next day you're like, oh, I don't feel so well. So we have some tips to help you with the whole possible food poisoning.
Great. Let's do it.
All right, number one, wash your hands frequently when handling food. I think that's kind of common sense, but Keep raw meat away from fresh produce. Also use separate cutting boards, plates, and utensils for uncooked and cooked meats to avoid cross-contamination. I don't just do that during Thanksgiving year. I mean, anything I cook, I keep those things separate and all that, but to each their own. Use a food thermometer to make sure meat is cooked to a safe temperature. No one likes raw turkey or raw ham or whatever. So
no.
Make sure you get that up to temp. Refrigerate hot or cold leftover food within 2 hours of being served. I'm guilty of, we will cook and eat like around noon, and mom and dad would leave it out for a few hours, and you just kind of munch throughout the day. And
I think we all probably need to be better about that, just because we kind of get in a food coma and then don't want to clean up.
Yes, correct. When storing turkey, cut the leftovers into small pieces so they will chill quickly. I thought that was interesting.
That is interesting.
Thanksgiving leftovers are safe for 3 to 4 days when properly refrigerated. I might have been guilty of, having turkey for an extra week and a half so I could have my turkey sandwiches and, all that throughout the week. And probably shouldn't do that, but...
Yeah, so, I mean, that's food safety and food poisoning safety for any time of the year, but especially when you're doing some major cooking for the Thanksgiving holiday.
Yes, correct.
Right. Now, let's talk real quick. We talked about last week road safety, and it kind of sounds like maybe we might be getting some snow. So if you forgot how to drive in the weather, what's some quick pointers?
Well, make sure your headlights are on. Make sure you leave with adequate time to get from point A to point B, that we're not trying to rush at the last second to get somewhere, because usually everyone's doing the exact same thing. So leave early. Put some blankets, extra clothing, extra stuff like that, shoes in the vehicle with you. You might need, if you get stuck, a bag of cat litter to help traction get out of the road. That can help out also. And just drive safe and just drive smart.
Right.
So.
Well, we are talking to Sgt Lange here on 100.3 The Ride. Talked about food safety and some safety for stuff coming up here with the maybe some possibility of weather coming in. Of course, we'll keep you updated on that. Let's talk about our stupid criminal of the day.
All right. This is from Detroit, Michigan. Motor City man out there.
We're sure this wasn't Christian, though.
It might have been Christian. Christian, were you in Detroit earlier this year? Yes. Oh, he was? Could have been Christian. Idiot driver ran from police with license plate that said, "Well run."
Okay. If you have a license plate that says, "Will run," I mean, is that smart anyway?
Maybe he's an Olympian or something.
Ooh.
Long distance cross country, I don't know.
I mean, is it just calling to the cops like he just wanted to be chased?
I would think so, but...
Do you think people, I mean, who really thinks they're going to get away from the cops? In this day and age.
Yeah, I would like to think that most people would like to think, hey, if the cops are going to chase me, they're going to catch me eventually. You can outrun my car easily. I mean,
well, right, but
you
with today's technology and, people, I mean, it's just insane.
Yeah, you can't outrun my microphone. You can't outrun the radio. You can't outrun a cell phone. We're going to figure it out, and we're going to catch you.
Right.
The chances of you getting away and, from your said crime or whatever, innocent until proven guilty. But it's slim to none, so use common sense.
Right. So if you're thinking about getting a license plate that says "will run,"
I'd probably think twice about that.
Probably think twice about that.
How about we'll walk?
We'll walk.
We'll crawl, something like that.
How about innocent?
There we go. There we go. That one works too.
Innocent.
Did not do it.
Right. Not me.
Yeah, not me.
Twas not me. All right. Well, let's talk about some useful information here. This time of year, especially, you said it gets kind of heavy with scamming.
Yes.
People are not nice.
No, there are some not very nice people out there. If someone were to call your home and be like, hey, I'm Deputy so-and-so or Officer so-and-so with either the Thomas County Sheriff's Office or the Colby Police Department, there's a warrant for your arrest, and if you go out right now and get $500 in gift cards and give me those numbers over the phone, the warrant can disappear. That's not how that works. Okay.
I mean, obviously, you're not going to ask for a gift card.
No, I'm not going to ask for a gift card to get your warrant dismissed, okay? I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to take you to see the judge, whatever. They're going to make a decision. You're going to have to deal with it that way. I'm not going to say, hey, if you give me a gift card, we're just going to call it good and void everything out. No. Send you on your merry way. It doesn't work that way.
Right.
A good thing to do is verify, ask the officer what his name is, try to get their badge number. Our landline to our department, to our dispatch center is 460-4460. You can call and say, hey, I just had this person call. They said they were a deputy or they were a police officer. This is the name and badge number they gave me. I'm just trying to verify this kind of stuff. If the person you're talking to is saying, oh, no, don't do that, don't hang up, don't call them, it's probably 99.9% chance that's a fake call to begin with.
And this could work. I mean, so say if someone came to my door and it was a police officer I didn't recognize. I mean, especially in a small town. Yes. I mean, a lot of the times, you guys have familiar faces to us, just like we're all familiar to you guys. We're in a small town.
Yes, ma'am.
If an officer came to my door and said, you need to come with me or da-da-da-da-da, I can do the same thing, correct?
Correct. You can call that landline number and say, hey, I have Officer so-and-so here. He's wanting me to go with him to your guys' office. I just want to verify these things. If I'm in that situation and you're saying, hey, I don't know who you are, I want to verify it first, I'm okay with that. Hey, take 30 seconds. Here's the number you can call, verify it.
It's better to verify it than to get into a situation that is not good.
But if you're also on the same token just saying, well, I don't know who you are, and I'm like, we've experienced each other numerous times or came across each other in a professional aspect.
Right.
And you're just trying to avoid lengthy.
Right. Don't be a dumb criminal.
Yeah, don't be a dumb criminal. Just don't do it. But we have no problem if you're trying to verify things and I encourage you to do that.
Yes.
So.
Yes. And will you ever ask, you'll never ask, you would never ask for bank information or personal information that maybe, you know what I mean? What I'm saying, like,
if we're investigating, let's say a criminal use of a financial card, something like that, I'm going to need.
But you're not going to be doing it at their house or over the phone.
No. So if I'm asking, if there's an officer asking for money or asking for gift cards or your bank information, credit card information, checking account information, routing numbers, account numbers, don't give that information out over the phone. Don't do that. You can call our department. You can verify who the officer was and go that route.
Right. Now, if I do experience a scam call, what do I do?
You can give us a call or you can come down to our office. Our office is at 275 North Court. We have officers on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we can try to help you and figure out what's taken place and what's happened. There's times that we can catch the scam before it's taken place. They'll say, hey, I got the call from Publishers Clearinghouse, and they said if I send them $500, I get $5 million back.
And unfortunately, people fall for that.
They do. But sometimes we can come down there and they're getting ready to write that check to mail it off, and I'm like, hey, if you got to spend money to get money, probably not a real thing.
Right.
So we try to help them be as proactive with that as we possibly can.
Right. Okay. Well, we're talking to Sgt Lange. Thank you so much for coming down. And if there's something that you have that you want to talk about, that's just some knowledge that maybe you want to know, and the police department knows the answer, or something you're curious about, of course, you can text us and let us know what your question is, 785-460-0790. Thank you so much, Sgt Lange, for coming in.
Not a problem. Everyone be safe out there. Have a good, happy Thanksgiving, and drive safe. Be careful, and put your turkey away.
Put your turkey away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't eat it for a week.
Yeah.
Sgt Lange.
There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to learn my own lesson.
All right, you're listening to 100.3 The Ride. Up next is the Cardigans. It's Loveful.